Did you know that, before alarm clocks, there were human alarms? Knocker-uppers originated in Britain during the Industrial Revolution. When people needed to wake up and get to work, a knocker-upper's job was to take a wooden stick and knock on the door to wake them up. Did you know that, if the sun exploded, you wouldn't know until 8 minutes later? Light from the sun reaches the Earth at 8 minutes and 18 seconds. This is the same amount of time it'll take for us to see any changes in the sun. Did you know that beer was a soft drink in Russia? Before 2011, any drink in Russia with less than 10% alcohol content was legally classified as a soft drink. Did you know that the man with the longest beard tripped and died because of it? Hans Steininger once became famous for having the world's longest beard at almost 5 feet long. However, he became even more famous for dying because of his beard. He tripped on his beard during a fire, which made him fall downstairs and break his neck and die. Did you know that, in Japan, napping at work is honorable? In Japan, napping at your job is seen as a sign of diligence. You are working so much, you got exhausted. The Japanese call it inamuri, which translates to present while sleeping. Did you know that corn flakes were invented to prevent masturbation? Dr. John Harvey Kellogg believed that sex was a sin. He didn't even sleep with his own wife. He invented corn flakes because he believed that foods such as meat increase sexual desire, while cereal and nuts fight against it. Did you know that Danish mothers are known to be the most hardworking moms in the world? According to statistics, 82% of mothers in Denmark are employed. Meanwhile, neighboring countries like Sweden and the Netherlands only rate at 50% working mothers. Did you know that Andy's dad from Toy Story was not animated due to budgeting concerns? We may have seen the rest of Andy's family, but his father remains unseen. Originally, Andy's dad was supposed to make an appearance in the films. However, it takes a lot to render a 3D character, so it was scrapped in the end. Did you know that a man actually changed his name because he lost a bet? After losing a drunken poker bet in 2009, a New Zealand man had his name legally changed to Full Metal Havoc, more sexy and intelligent than Spock and all the superheroes combined with Frost Nova. It took 5 years, but the name was finally approved by the government. All 99 characters of his new name are on his passport. Did you know that one kiss transfers more than 80 million germs? In one 10-second French kiss, over 80 million microbes are transferred between partners. Scientists actually think kissing may boost the immune system through shared bacteria. Similarly, people in long-term relationships were found to have the same bacteria in their mouths. Did you know that cows have best friends? Like humans, cows can form deep bonds with other cows and develop friendships which can last their whole lives. Research has shown they can exhibit signs of stress when they're not near their friend. Did you know that Alan Shepard played golf on the moon? He is also the one and only person to play golf on the moon during the Apollo 14 mission. Shepard hit 2 golf balls in the moon's low-gravity environment, observed keenly by fellow astronaut Edgar Mitchell. His second shot traveled further than 200 yards. Did you know that the first roller coaster was used to transport coal down a hill? After people found that it could reach speeds up to 50 miles per hour, tourists asked to ride on it for a few cents. Did you know that Ted Bundy offered to help the FBI? After he got convicted, Bundy helped the police catch Gary Ridgway, also known as the Green River Killer. The police located Ridgway after Bundy's analysis of the killer's motivation and psychology. Bundy advised the investigators to wait for the killer to return to a fresh grave, as he will most likely visit the place again. More interestingly, inspired the 1991 thriller movie, The Silence of the Lambs. Did you know that Vikings ate twice a day? Their first meal, served approximately an hour after rising, was effectively breakfast but known as dagmel to the Vikings. Their second meal, natmel, was served in the evening at the end of the working day. Dagmel was the morning meal in which the adults would eat leftover stew from the night before with bread and fruit. The children would usually have porridge and dried fruit, or on occasion, buttermilk and bread. Did you know that, in 1994, during one famous lunch at Pixar, Four of Pixar's leading directors, John Lasseter, Andrew Stanton, Pete Docter, and Joe Ranft came up with ideas that would eventually become A Bug's Life, Finding Nemo, Monsters Inc. and WALL-E. Did you know that, if you look strictly at statistics, you're more likely to win an Olympic medal than the lottery? According to statistics, your chances of winning an Olympic gold medal is about 1 in 3.5 million. However, the chances of you winning the lottery is 1 in 14 million. Did you know that more monopoly money is printed annually rather than actual currency? The US government prints around $974 million annually to replace old money. However, the company behind the beloved board game prints over $30 billion worth in fake money each year. Did you know that, in Barbie, the old woman in the movie trailer, Barbara Handler, is the daughter of Ruth Handler, who is the inventor of Barbie? Barbara was 15 years old by the time her mother came up for the idea of Barbie. Did you know that, in Barbie, Gal Gadot was considered to play the role Barbie? But she was unavailable due to some reasons and the role went to Margot Robbie.